everything litty. I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies.
What is going on, you beautiful bastards? It's your boy Said Reacts. We're back with another reaction. Today we got top 5 scary ghost videos that will make you pitch a hissy fit. Titles, bro. This is Nuke top 5, so I think this is gonna be a great video. If you guys are back for your scary videos, for your fix, then I'm hyped. I'm happy that this is where you chose to have it. And if you're new to the channel or you keep coming back, hit that sub button as well as the bell for the notifications on the way out to not miss a stream, not miss an upload. And if you want to join the community, join the Discord. There's going to be a link in the description, as well as one for my Twitch. So if you want to follow me on Twitch, that'd be super cool. Anyway, I hope you guys are ready for this one. I'm hyped. I'm ready. Let's get spooked. Let's get it. Let's go.
From the dark doorway. Popular
Bro, this is a top 5 and it's 30 minutes long.
Japanese ghost hunters Hiro and Tomo from the YouTube channel Omagatoki Film travel to a mysterious abandoned house that is said to be extremely haunted. The story goes that years ago a married couple was living in the house. The wife descended into madness, and late one night in a fit of rage, she violently took her husband's life.
Oh god.
And then she took her own.
Oh,
These days the house has been abandoned for over 10 years. No one goes near the place, and it is believed that some evil presence haunts the home. But that doesn't stop the Omagatoki film team. Investigators Hiro and Tomo vow to spend the night and
hey man, if I can get a good discount on a house because someone was killed in it, thumb me up. Even if it's 1%, I'm in, bro. I don't care.
explore the infamously haunted house. Eventually, the two guys decide to split up. Hiro goes
Sorry, I just had a important call from my bank. Let's keep her going.
back to the car and Tomo stays to explore the second floor. As Tomo looks around, he finds an opening into the attic. There he finds old clothes and pictures of the family that once lived there. Tomo calls Hiro to tell him what he's found. But there is something else going on that is downright chilling.
There's pictures in the house!
Soundtracking your content can be tricky. It doesn't
The timing of that ad.
Find the
Okay, buddy.
もしもし。なんか天板が外れて屋根裏みたいなのがあったの。
なんかすごいなんか雑音がすごいね。
あ、マジ？いや、やばい。
全然聞こえない。
マジ？なんかね、大丈夫？今聞こえる？
That's weird.
はいはい。
あ、今聞こえる？聞こえる？
はい。
あそこのその押し入れの中を見たんだけどさ、なんか天板が外れてさ、屋根裏みたいな感じになってたな。
はいはいはいはい。
Tomo experiences odd interference when attempting to phone Hiro. And did you see it? Tomo doesn't notice, but someone appears to be peeking out at him from a dark doorway.
It does look like
Completely unaware of what he has just captured,
it does look like there's a shadow peeking from the shadow.
Tomo heads down to the car to meet up with Hiro. Once he's gone, a static camera captures something absolutely terrifying.
Oh. Oh no. Okay, so from this footage, even though it's very you can very easily like tell this is an arm, the entire person's body, which looks like a woman in a dress, and this would be her hair, and then this would be her face. Now, for it to be that easily seeable, and you can even see there's a shadow being casted behind her, maybe. Like you can see a shadow being cast behind her. So from that could just be someone. Or a man. It looks like they're against the wall.
The figure of a woman can be seen in the doorway, just kind of standing there motionless.
Yeah.
Then suddenly, without explanation, the camera just stops recording. When Tomo and Hiro review their footage, they are shocked by what they discover. So could this be the apparition of the woman who went mad inside the house? Or just who or what is this?
Bro, I don't know how tall that doorway is, but god damn.
Let me know what
I'm fucking I'm 6'3" and I don't have to like lower my head to walk through doorways. It looks like she's about that height.
you think. You can watch this entire creepy 2-part investigation over on the YouTube channel Omagatoki Film. Meanwhile, on TikTok user Tim Saver says that he's a new night guard at an undisclosed facility.
Okay.
He says that he's the only guard willing to work the night shift.
What the fuck was happening on that roof?
Undisclosed facility. He says that he's the only guard willing to work the night shift, and for good reason. You see, strange and unexplainable things seem to happen in the building in the dead of night, but no one knows why. Over the course of the next week, Tim begins to understand where most of the activity in the building takes place. A creepy abandoned unit just inside the facility.
A hospital?
On night 11 at his new job, he leaves his phone to record the abandoned unit as he makes his rounds. An hour into the recording, this happens.
Unlock your full creative
god
potential.
damn,
Go to
not that.
fxfilm.com now and download
Yeah,
the
that's
only
scary.
video-
I am sorry. Oh, it's opening. Oh, it's opening. That's it.
A light flashes and a hatch leading to the upper attic space opens and closes on its
Upper attic or ventilation unit?
own. Gathering his courage, Tim grabs a ladder and climbs up into the attic to investigate. What happens next is downright chilling.
Bro, be careful walking on this shit. That's a statue. You guys are tripping. That's like a fucking statue or a figurine there. Oh, that's hands. Okay, I'm tripping.
A creepy pale hand seems to come out of nowhere and wraps around a small statue sitting on the attic floor. Even stranger, there appears to be no arm or no body attached to the hand. Tim quickly gets out of there.
You can almost see an arm shape. Like translucent arm shape here. Yeah, I'm tripping.
No body attached to the hand.
It feels like you
Tim
can see it.
quickly gets
a
out
bit.
of there.
I don't know. Maybe.
So, is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate TikTok hoax?
Well, okay, so one way that this would be incredibly easy to do would be to film this, right? This area normally, and then refilm it, trying to have like the exact same angle or close to it, because this pillar here acts like a great thing to cut off of. So you can just like polygon tool this and then take all this out, replace it with the background here, and then replace this with the background where that person was. So all you're left with is what's going on the other side of this, which is the hand. So editing this would be insanely easy. I can do that easily.
You decide. TikTok user Brianna's videos are mostly dedicated to her favorite pastime, free diving in the beautiful waters just off the
Fuck that.
coast of sunny Florida. Now, none of
That scares me more than any ghost, ghouls, or goblins that can exist.
Brianna's videos have anything to do with the supernatural. Well, except for just this one. One afternoon, Brianna is going for a routine dive when she captures something truly chilling.
Oh, that is fucking terrifying. Sounds like someone drowning.
Brianna starts to panic as she hears loud, distressed underwater screams all around her. After she surfaces and disturbed by what she just heard, she goes down again to try to figure out just what is going on.
That is so fucking creepy.
There are no screams.
That is really
Brianna
creepy.
is baffled by what just happened and posts her strange, unexplained video to TikTok. Now, of course, many viewers accuse Brianna of adding a fake audio track to her dive video. So, to prove them wrong, Brianna posts again, this time showing the footage directly from her GoPro camera.
Yeah, if you have the source file, or even better, the file that's still in your GoPro, that's...
People are asking what camera I use. GoPro 7 works perfectly fine for me. I cracked it a little bit, but I use a case. Definitely not a voiceover though, so I'm going to show you the video straight out of my GoPro. Just like how I recorded it. So you can hear. Voiceover or an edit or anything like that. So.
Now, when watching Brianna's original video, it looks like she's swimming through some kind of wreckage, possibly that of a sunken ship. Many
Now, there's ways to fake that as well. Recording GoPro, then side is audio at the ways to fake that. I doubt that's what she did. That is so creepy.
Viewers believe that she might have captured the eerie final screams of the ghost of someone who didn't survive the wreck. Now, paranormal or not, the strange underwater screams are absolutely unnerving. This next creepy video was uploaded to TikTok by Rosie B from Michigan. The home security clip shows Rosie's daughter strolling through the kitchen when the toddler seems to have a very odd and chilling encounter.
So you're working with this footage of a running
horse, unicorn?
What's next?
That's a name. That's a strange and odd encounter. Throw that kid out, make a new one. Fuck that.
At first, the girl appears to be talking to someone that we can't see.
Nope.
When suddenly something seems to try to yank a plastic container of snacks right out of her hand.
By the way, what kind of bitch ass ghost can't even take a plastic container from a kid? Gotta be some weak ass ghost.
Whatever it is, then seems to go after her toy box.
Leave that kid alone, man.
Puts up a fight and wins, and then just walks away, seemingly angry at whoever or whatever was grabbing at her things.
That's right.
Later, when Rosie asks her daughter about what happened, the little girl says that a young boy and girl were trying to take away her toys. But looking at the video, there's just no one there. At least no one that we can see. So is the little girl fighting over toys with the ghosts of two children? Let me know what you think. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. My Haunted Hotel. Over 400
Man,
years.
he probably has like a fucking army of people scouting through these videos, because I guarantee you that 99.9% of them are so bad.
Ago, all the way back in 1622, the old King's Head Inn was built in Chester, England. It is said that at least 13 ghosts haunt the old inn, including a man in black that roams the haunted hotel and the ghost of a young child. The many spirits of the inn are said to frequently interact with visitors and guests, especially in the inn's many bedrooms. These days, the old King's Head still serves as a hotel, bar, and restaurant and is now owned by Harry Achilleos.
Okay.
As a paranormal enthusiast himself, Harry has a grand plan for Ye Olde King's Head Hotel. He wants to capture real evidence of paranormal activity
and then have the best marketing ever for his restaurant or bar.
The inn and let hotel guests experience it as well.
Marketing. Jesus. Loud.
Harry, along with his friends and fellow paranormal investigators Brett and Danny, installed 16 live cameras.
By the way, if you're new here, I don't believe one bit.
Record
but that's why I'm watching this. To maybe change my preconceived notions.
Multiple angles of every room in the hotel. Visitors can now rent rooms to explore and seek out their own paranormal experience. And they usually find it. The owner and his team carefully monitor their guests.
The owner and his team monitor the guests. First of all, that is incredibly fucking creepy. Second of all, I've heard of hotels, paranormal hotels, actually having team members or staff members follow people around where they can't see them and then knock on walls, knock on windows, pull shit down without being seen. So I'm gonna take this with a grain of salt, or with the entire salt shaker of salt. I don't believe it.
Guests on the 16 video feeds, both to make sure that everyone is safe and to capture paranormal evidence.
Sure.
The Old King's Head team have collected hours of creepy, unexplained footage, and they share their spookiest moments over on their YouTube channel.
Marketing.
My Haunted Hotel. Now, the guests that come to the hotel,
don't get me wrong, this is genius,
are usually not paranormal investigators in any way. In fact, most of them have never even encountered anything paranormal at all. So sometimes the visitors can be a little bit jumpy. Guest Kirsty is filled with fear when she is asked to investigate the hotel's cellar all by herself. While she's down there alone in the dark, something happens that scares the living shit out of her.
Oh, sake.
Why are you scared of a room, man?
Oh my god. This is the worst thing I've ever done my whole entire life.
You're welcome.
God. Oh.
Bro, chill out.
Oh, is there anyone in here?
Oh, it's the generator. It's the generator.
The eerie silence is suddenly broken by a loud roar as the hotel's generator turns on without warning. making poor Christy nearly jump right out of her skin. Even the My Haunted Hotel team jump at the sudden noise, but they quickly laugh it off when they realize that it's just their generator. But then something happens that they just can't explain.
There it is. Come on.
Whoa, what was that though? What the hell just happened? What was that? Something just off camera is just...
What, just to try and explain here, the generator's just gone off in the cellar, and Kirsty's obviously crapped herself as it's happened. It got us, but something has happened here off camera that has made her now run out of the cellar. We have to radio through and make sure they're okay.
In a bizarre twist, a gigantic bang occurs on what we believe to be the cellar hatch off camera, and it is so loud it distorts the audio. To cause this loud of a bang means something must have hit the hatch with considerable force, but we find nothing that could have caused this.
So what did I say? Members of the staff will bang on the walls, bang on the windows, or a hatch, you know. Off camera, magically. Of course it's off camera. They have 16 cameras, but that one's off camera.
Be surrounded by the unmissable, the unprecedented, the
Right, we're just heading in.
I don't buy this one at all.
Girls, where are you? Right, what the hell just happened?
I am never, ever going in a cellar ever again.
Right, so we saw the generator come on,
yeah,
which is
that
obviously...
scared me.
But what was it off camera?
Something just went boom.
So it was to your left. We couldn't see it off camera.
Yeah, it was on this side.
What was it? Can you try and explain what it was?
I don't know. It was like just a big massive bang. And then I ran.
So like something banging or someone banging on a wall.
The bang was definitely something. That was nothing like normal.
Kirsty says that right after the generator turned off, she heard another completely unexplained loud bang and just made a run for it. Now, Kirsty isn't the only guest to experience a creepy encounter with the unexplainable. On a different night, guests Janine and Lottie are investigating the hotel's most haunted room, Room 5.
So as of right now, the only thing I can't explain in this video is if it's real, the underwater sounds, which is the creepiest shit I've seen in a while.
This room is said to be a hotspot for paranormal activity. The child ghost that roams the hotel is said to be particularly active in this room. So the space has been decorated with dolls and toys. And it seems like the two women might not be alone in there.
Creepy.
Hello, children. We've got a toy here. You can change the lights on it. What was that? Please tell me that was them next door. I don't know if it's them next door or not.
Janine and Lottie hear a disturbing bang, but they are unable to locate exactly where it came from. Then a doll sitting on a shelf in the corner falls to the floor all on its own.
That one is harder to explain, the doll falling.
Janine, Lottie, and the My Haunted Hotel team are all shocked by the experience. But Janine is a bit of a skeptic and attempts to debunk what just happened. But she chooses a very, very odd method to debunk the incident.
You evil little... Oh, you wound up! You evil... No! Don't do that! No! Right. Switch foot stable. Oh, God. I don't know what you're doing. Right. I've jumped up and down in front of it, and it's not moved. No. Right. Sit a bit closer. I ain't close to the door. That's going off again. Right, you're in the room with a... Oh my God!
Same doll that falls though. It looks like she had like difficulties putting it up, so maybe it's just. Let me see the way it stands. I don't know. This one I don't know. Again though, like she was jumping and it wouldn't fall.
We're in room 5. Start.
By the way, don't talk to me about the orbs. All right, I don't want to hear shit about orbs. That's what dust looked like on it.
Very quiet, and about 3/4 of an hour into it, we had a huge thud on the wall, and the doll literally flew off the shelf.
So now we cut to another night weeks later, and the scariest moment ever captured inside the hotel occurs when a staff member is simply locking up the downstairs bar for the night.
Okay.
As the guests are all in their rooms.
What is that?
Watch closely as staff member Tom, who has just locked the downstairs bar, comes to drop the keys off. And as he enters the function room, a clear baby crying is heard coming from the old brothel. This is one of the clearest pieces of DVP, direct voice phenomena, we have ever captured, and Tom is left in pure shock, as are the team.
That's a baby. That's a baby crying.
What is that? I don't see a baby.
Yeah. Huh? You said yes, huh? Who said yes? Me.
Did you see a baby?
I did, yeah.
See the baby crying.
What's that?
Again, could have been a speaker, maybe.
What is that? I don't see a baby.
Yeah. Huh? You said yes, huh? Who said yes? Me. Did you see a baby? Yeah.
See the baby crying.
You want Valorant skins.
No.
Just how awesome would it be to have your dream skin collection where you can stop worrying?
Don't care.
The guys are shocked when the eerie sound of a crying baby can be heard echoing throughout the hotel's restaurant. Now, to be clear, there were no children of any age in the entire building, and the guys find nothing. So could it be that centuries of history have left Ye Olde King's Head as a bizarre paranormal hotspot? Let me know in the comments. You can watch many more guest spooky experiences and terrifying overnight encounters over on the YouTube channel, My Haunted Hotel. Weird.
Right, so with that one, really, to me, it's just a marketing ploy for their haunted hotel because it attracts customers, then it makes them money. That one I can't.
World. South Haven, Michigan resident Jennifer says she was at a festival when she noticed something very odd.
That's a 1.5 TikTok name right there. Joe Teacher Mama Bear.
Going on in the sky above her. She grabbed her phone and started to record.
All right, everybody sees me walking. I'm walking.
Yes, you are walking.
This plane. Is it moving?
It is moving.
It's not moving.
It is moving.
But it sounds like it's moving.
Now, Jennifer claims that the small airplane had been flying in the same spot, not moving at all, for hours before she finally decided to grab her phone and record the video.
Okay, if it's been there for hours, then there's a glitch in the simulation. That's all I can say about that.
You can see in the clip many others also
NPC plane glitched.
Noticed the strange plane and filmed it as it is seemingly frozen in the sky. Could it be that Jennifer captured a quote glitch in the Matrix? Or is there some simpler explanation? You tell me. Keepers of the Old Church. Paranormal investigators Jeff,
I mean, that one was it's a good one. That one was a good one. But, you know,
Phil from the YouTube channel Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigation set out to investigate rumors of an allegedly
not really
haunted
paranormal.
church deep in the woods of Bedham, England. The Old Mission Church.
Old Mission
The
Church.
brick and stone church was built in 1880 and served as both a school for local children and as a place for Sunday worship for the town.
Okay.
But years later, the small town around the church was touched by tragedy. In 1919, a devastating influenza outbreak took the lives of nearly half of the town's children and many adults. The church/school fell into a state of decay. It was eventually forced to close in 1959 as the aging structure had become hazardous and unsafe. The historic building is now in ruins.
Still 40 years later, though.
The grounds is said to be extremely haunted by the ghosts of long ago. Witnesses have reported hearing the unexplained voices of children, and some even claim to have seen strange shadow figures roaming inside the church. As they begin, Jeff and Phil set up multiple static cameras. Now, the Ghost Tech guys always try to stay calm during their paranormal investigations, and after many years, Jeff and Phil aren't easily shaken, but they start to experience some highly unusual activity that even seems to make them a bit nervous.
Well,
look,
it would have to, right? Because if they never showed emotion, then their YouTube stuff wouldn't really work, would it? Especially because it's related to the paranormal. So if you make a channel about seeing paranormal activity and not reacting to it or not believing in it, then I doubt that would thing, right? Although, would it be? Yeah, it'd be funny, right? Like if so what if I went on like multiple paranormal investigations and then just nothing happened ever? It would be a good concept, wouldn't it?
I was saying, I'd asked for your name, and it may well be that you've told me your name and I just can't hear it. You have to shout as loud as you can.
Come on, man. Ain't nobody care about that.
Something touched my hand.
Okay, well that's
touched my hand.
We can't prove that.
Okay. Sorry. Please excuse me jumping back. But it felt like you brushed through my hand then.
Let me introduce myself. My name's Jeff. And my friend and colleague standing there holding a camera, his name is Phil.
Hi, Phil.
So as I thought I could hear children's voices earlier, can I ask if any children can come forward, come inside the church and say hello to us, please? Now, back in the old days, when I say old days, I mean hundreds of years ago, there used to be a settlement here. And they used to cut wood. We've been told that there was kilns here. So it was a tiny, tiny little village. And I guess that this church was the center of that village.
Kid. Sounded like a kid.
That was a voice, Phil. So it was a tiny, tiny little village. And I guess that this church was the center of that village.
No, fuck you. Fuck you for even putting that. That is, you cannot tell me that says yes. It's a moan at best. There is no yes coming out of that. Yes fits with your question. That's what you want to hear. Therefore, that's what you hear. All I hear is, that's it. There's no yes. Come on. You can't tell me there's a yes. Okay, listen to it. If you tell me there's a yes, you're a bullshit artist. With both on, max volume. Nope. Not even close. Not even close.
That was a voice, Phil.
Phil says something touches his hand, and Jeff hears the voice of a child that is
A black shadow moves in between Phil and I, and it is captured on all of our cameras. Here is the footage taken from static cam 1, followed by the footage on all 3 cameras from all angles.
Perhaps pews?
Ooh. Did see a shadow there.
What was that, Jeff? Perhaps pews?
Ooh. Yeah.
What was that, Jeff?
I saw that.
A strange shadow passes between Jeff and Phil, but because they're filming in the dark with infrared, Phil just can't see it. However, Jeff spots the figure on their infrared camera and is shocked. The 2 other static cameras also manage to capture the creepy event. So the 2 investigators take a break from filming to review their footage, but leave the static cameras to record while they're gone. After they leave, the camera inside the church captures another strange event that Jeff and Phil simply can't explain.
Okay. Let's see it.
So, could the church be haunted by the children who tragically lost their lives in the 1919 influenza outbreak?
Could be them walking towards it, could be the camera refreshing, could be something because the camera's getting like focused in, focused out, focused in, focused out, so it could be camera malfunctioning.
You decide.
That could literally be like a dozens of things.
You can watch this entire investigation and many more spooky videos over on the YouTube channel, Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations. As always.
Okay, well that was it for top 5 scary ghost videos that will make you pitch a hissy fit. I'm gonna leave the original in the description as per usual. If you guys want to go show Nuke's top 5 some love, I'd appreciate that. If you enjoyed the reaction, do the same here. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a note what you'd like to see next. Yeah, my mind has not been changed from this video. I would say the underwater sounds were very creepy, and if it is the actual source file, then there is no way to explain that. If it is edited, and then, you know, but if it's the actual source file, that is insanely creepy. Most creepy video I've seen in a long time. But yeah, I remain a skeptic. I do. But if you guys have a video in mind that would maybe sway me, change my mind or something, I'd be interested in watching that. So leave a comment, let me know which one you'd like me to react to. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet. Follow me on Twitch, join the Discord if you want to be a member of the community. And that's been it. It's been your boy Ced Reacts. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I'm out. Peace.